All right, Colorado, we are back. That is time for us to take your Colorado Avalanche into the Year 6 playoffs, where we have our rivals awaiting us in round number 1. The team that kicked us out in the Year 2 and Year 4 playoffs, the St. Louis Blues, baby. And if you remember those playoff runs, Year 2, we got swept out. Year number 4, we had a 6-game series, but we failed to score more than 3 goals in a single game. So we know they're a good defensive team. But this young Colorado Avalanche squad has learned from the past, and this is a new team, St. Louis. All right, Ryan Merkley has grown. Tyson Jost, Clayton Keller a part of the team. We no longer have Jean-Luc Picard, and last year we made it to the Stanley Cup Finals. Got beat out by those damn playmaking Carolina Hurricanes, but we've learned our lessons, so it's time to get back to those Cup Finals, and Blues, you guys are in the way. So let's take a look at what the St. Louis Blues have. If I remember, Shattenkirk, Pietrangelo, and Colton Parayko on the point. That's a real tough combination there. And oh yeah, Vladimir Tarasenko. How could I forget about that? 98 overall. So first line, you got Jaden Schwartz, Ivan Barbashev, and Vladimir Tarasenko. It's not the greatest center, but a 98 overall winger. I'm sure that's good enough. So 2 snipers and a playmaker. Second line, you got Robbie Fabry, who's only an 83. Interesting. Yuri Latara, playmaker, and Nail Yakupov. So another 2 sniper on the wing playmaker combination there on the second line. Third line, you got Alexander Nabokov. Look at this. I guess the St. Louis Blues got some draft picks. 2017 in 16th overall. Damn. So quite some time ago now. 84, not bad for the third line. Dmitry Jaskin, another sniper. And David Sloan, another sniper. Who's this guy? Drafted in the 2017 as well. 7th round pick. This guy's turned out to be 83 overall. Wow, they found a nice little gem right there. So they have 3 snipers on the third line. And then the fourth line, Kyle McLean, 2-way forward. Sean Matthias, power forward. And Matt Reed, sniper. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 snipers on their 12 forwards. Over their 12 forwards. Oh my god, man. I don't know if that means that they're just going to be taking shots from everywhere. Are they going to be able to play good defensively? I know this Alexander Nabokov guy, he's listed as a third-line checking forward, even though he's listed as a sniper. Interesting team here, especially the forward core with the St. Louis Blues. Defensively, yeah, it looks very... Oh my god! They even got a few more names in there. So Kevin Shattenkirk, 90 overall. Colton Parayko, 91 overall, defensive defenseman. Jordan Schmaltz, 86 overall. Alex Pietrangelo, 90 overall. And look at this, they picked up Jonas Brodin. Jonas Brodin, 86 overall. And Tommy Martikainen, offensive defense, medium elites. When was this guy drafted? Woo! 2nd overall pick in 2019 by the St. Louis Blues. Okay, they have a very good defensive core. Look at that. This guy's going to be a future stud. They have like 4... Jonas Brodin, I'm sure, was a top 2 defender at one point in this universe. They have like freaking 5 top 2 defensemen. If not right now, used to or soon to be in Martikainen and Brodin. That's incredible, man. And goaltenders, do they still have Evan Fitzpatrick? Yes, they do. 85 overall, Evan Fitzpatrick. But rewind back to the Year 4 playoffs, he was the starting goaltender when 6 games did not allow 3 goals in a single game. So it's that defensive core. It's that defensive core. So it's going to be a tough time scoring goals against these guys, and Vladimir Tarasenko might be able to score at will at 98 overall, right? So that's going to be rough. If you take a look at the Colorado Avalanche squad, I think this is the best roster we've ever had. First line, Maxime Comtois, Nolan Patrick, Clayton Clutch Keller. The line played great. Comtois and Patrick both had 70-something points. Keller had close to 30 goals. So that line simulates well. I'm keeping them together. Second line, we tried Tyson Jost on the second line this year. He had 30 goals, and McKinnon and Drouin both ended up with the same amount of points as Patrick and Comtois, 70 plus. So our top 6 is perfect right now. Just, I hope it simulates well during the playoffs. There are some changes that we can make if we get into trouble. Third line, JT Compher, Adam Henrique, and Matthew Tkachuk. Some people were saying that I should have picked up Sam Bennett from the Calgary Flames. Boys, the reason I picked up Matthew Tkachuk and Eric Goodbranson was this team is already set. We made it to the Stanley Cup Finals. I just wanted to find that perfect player to slot into the third line. And a power forward, third line scoring forward is perfect in my eyes. And then the fourth line, what was it, our second best playoff line last year? Nick Cardil's 85, Frederic Gauthier 84, and Emile Poirier 85. I'm hoping for a lot out of those guys, just like last year. Defense, It's on the brink of becoming the best defensive core in the NHL. I know the St. Louis, you know what? I take that back. The St. Louis Blues have a freaking filthy defensive core, and that Martikainen guy is just going to make it better as the years pass, right? So Cam Fowler on the first line. Ryan Merkley has finally hit the base, which is acceptable as a top 2 defender. He's getting points now as an 88 overall offensive defenseman, so I like that. Travis Sanheim, Tyson Barrie, and Derek Pouliot, and Eric Goodbranson, but I got to give the nod on the blue line to them. I just have to. Goaltenders, though, we got Ilya Samsonov. So last time we faced the Blues, Jean-Luc Picard, it wasn't his fault. We failed to get 3 goals or more in 6 games. So hopefully Samsonov can keep up with Evan Fitzpatrick. And if he drops the ball, we can always go with our drafted goaltender, 18th overall in 2019, Gabriel the Man DePenta. Okay? So that is that. We have game number 1, home ice advantage in Colorado. You know what? I actually have to go for a drink and blow my nose. Might as well do this before we simulate any games so that no one accuses me of any shenanigans. Hang on 1 second. Ah, much better. I feel nice and clear now. So, let's start up our playoff run. Year number 6, home ice advantage for the Colorado Avalanche. No longer the rookie Avs. We are the veteran squad with a trip to the Stanley Cup Finals last year. All right, so let's get going, and let's get going right away. The St. Louis Blues, they could be a tough team, but let's show them what we've learned since year number 4, okay? So here it is, boys, the St. Louis Blues and the Colorado Avalanche for the 3rd time since year number 2. This should be a good one. First period, and it's a 1-1 tie. Both teams scoring on the goaltenders. So the 3rd line chipping in for both teams. Nabokov, I think Nabokov scored from his side of center ice on Ilya Samsonov. Yeah, you know what? And you guys ripped Jean-Luc Picard in previous playoff runs. I'm going to got my eye. I got to keep my eye on Ilya Samsonov, all right? He just allowed a freaking 3-pointer from freaking half court. Great. Adam Henrique ties up the game on Evan Fitzpatrick. Second period, the Colorado Avalanche take the lead. JT Compher. So once again, the 3rd line chipping in. That's exactly what we need. Look at the shots. Even. 21-20 in favor of the St. Louis Blues, but the score is 2-1 in favor of the Colorado Avalanche. 3rd period underway. Are we going to be able to shut the door? No. Sloan on the 3rd line. He's going to score past Ilya Samsonov. And once again, we have a tie game. Vladimir Tarasenko in the 3rd period on the 1st line. He rips one by the young goaltender. It's a 3-2 game for the St. Louis Blues. To the Colorado Avalanche, do they have 1 goal in them? I don't know, man. Oh, I don't know. Jordan Schmaltz, he's going to get the empty netter. And if we go back to year number 4 now, boys, that's 7 playoff games in a row against the St. Louis Blues where we failed to score 3 or more by the end of regulation. All right, and Ilya Samsonov, I mean, did he have that great of a game? I don't think so. Dropped the ball there. Oh, man, this is not good. This friggin' St. Louis Blues, they just simulate so well against us. JT Compher with 2 points, Eric Goodbranson, Adam Henrique, Derek Pouliot, Matthew Tkachuk, okay, and what about the goaltenders? Let's see what he did. Samsonov, .912 save percentage, allowed 3 goals, the empty netter. I won't blame them for that, boys. We need some more offense. I mean, our offense is 98 overall, for Christ's sake. 97 overall, all right, take it back. But still, can we just solve the damn St. Louis Blues? This can't happen again. I only have a 3-year time frame to get a Stanley Cup. We failed last year. It was supposed to be us last year. Don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me. I'm not making any line changes, boys. All right, these are the lines that got us into the freaking playoffs. We were ripping it during the regular season. Everyone got points. Just freaking step up and simulate well. First period. Yes, all right. Nolan Patrick on the 1st line. All right, we need our 1st and we need our 2nd line to really get going. None of this 3rd and 4th line being our best lines, all right? Freaking Patrick, Comtois, Keller, McKinnon, Drouin, and Jost. Let's freaking go. Shots are 12-7 in favor of the Blues. Second period. Yeah, baby. Clayton, Clutch, Keller, and the 3rd line chips in again. Adam Henrique. That's what I'm talking about. 3 goals before the end of the 2nd period. So it took 8 games, boys, going back to year number 4, but the Colorado Avalanche finally get 3 by the end of regulation. Resume a game. Hopefully Ilya Samsonov can handle the routine +1 power play for the Blues and the Carolina Hurricanes. For God's sakes, the team is like etched into my mind now. The Colorado Avalanche, they kill it off, and another goal in the 3rd period by Maxime Comtois, and the Colorado Avalanche fans are going going home happy. A dominating Game 2 performance, and they take it 4-0 over the St. Louis Blues. Damn right, man. Damn right. That's the kind of team that we have. So the Blues took it in game number 1. The Avs took it in game number 2. It seems like both teams simulate evenly so far. Hopefully we can take the lead with this offense. Offense just continue to freaking score goals. Maxime Comtois with 2 points. Clayton Clutch-Keller with 2 points. Derek Pouliot with 2 points. All right. Jonathan Drouin chipping in. Pretty good. Pretty good. So we need our second line to start scoring. I would love to see Tyson Jost and Nathan MacKinnon chip in some goals, right? We have so much offense here. Last year, it was our fourth line that really stepped up, but there's no excuse for the top 6. We need our top 6 to get goals. If we're going to get back to the Stanley Cup Finals, it has to be the guys we're making plus $5 million per year. So Nathan MacKinnon, the first line stepped up in that game, but Nathan MacKinnon, Tyson Jost, and Jonathan Drouin, I got my eyes on you, all right? Going back to St. Louis, boys. The series is tied 1-1. Who can step up? We need a road hero right now. First period, the St. Louis Blues, they take the lead. Second line center, Yuri Latara, scores on Ilya Samsonov, and his shutout streak is broken. Shots are 11-7 in favor of the Blues. Second period, ooh, I'll take it, and I called out the second line. Jonathan Drouin, Nathan MacKinnon, Tyson Jost, they get a big first goal to tie it up. We take the lead on a third line goal, Adam Henrique. That third line seems to be chipping in nice. JT Compher's got a goal. Adam Henrique, I think, has 2. Vladimir Tarasenko, though, ties up the game before the end of the second. So the shots are 21-18 in favor of the Blues. Series is tied 1-1. This is a swinging game. Who's going to take it here? Man, both teams are so even. This is a good playoff matchup. Penalty kill for the Avalanche. It's a long one. Vladimir Tarasenko. He's going to score his second of the game. And once again, the Avs are trailing by 1. Can they tie up the game? 7 minutes left. This tough defensive core. It's so rough to get through. 3 minutes left. 2 minutes left. And a goal by the third line. Alexander Nabokov scores on Ilya Samson. All these damn Russians out here. And the St. Louis Blues are going to take it 4-2. All right. So game again, boys. We failed to get that third goal by the end of regulation. I'm telling you, this is the story of facing the Blues in the playoffs. We cannot solve that defensive core. So JT Compher, Jonathan Drouin. So the second line, I should say, they stepped up, but only 1 goal. You know, I need more of a step up. I need somebody to get out there and get a hat trick. Somebody to steal a game, you know. Oh, man, the St. Louis Blues, I'm not liking this. Do I make a line change? Game 1, there was an empty netter, right? Game 2, Nabokov scored, but it was late. It might as well have been an empty netter. Hang on. Let me just take a look. Game 2, we dominated 4-0. Hang on. Game 1, it was 3-2 in the third period, and then they got that empty netter. Game 2, we won 4-0. Game 3, it was 3-2 in the third period, and they got the late, it wasn't an empty netter, but they got the late 4th goal. So each game has been close so far, except for the game that we won. So it's not like they've had a game where they've dominated us. We just need to score more, man. We need to score more. So you know what? I'm keeping the lines the way they are, boys. We were the best goal-scoring team in the NHL during the regular season. We had 4 70-point guys. I just have to trust them, all right? I can't outmanage myself. These are the players that got to the Stanley Cup Finals last year. They just have to produce. So the Blues have a 2-1 series lead. This is Game 4 in St. Louis. The difference from the series being tied at 2 and the Blues having a commanding 3-1 series lead. We have to win this. We have to. Come on now, Colorado. First period. Why? Why does this have to happen? The fourth line, Sean Matheus scoring on Ilya Samsonov. Great. 14-8 the shots in total are in favor of the freaking Colorado Avalanche. It doesn't matter though, because we can't solve this freaking goaltender and this blue line. Second period, we get one, but they get one as well. Vladimir Tarasenko. Is that Gabriel DePenta in the net now? Samsonov has been taken out and Gabriel DePenta is in the net. Why? I don't know. Maybe he's injured. Shot totals are 22-21 in favor of the Colorado Avalanche, but the Blues have a 2-1 lead. So once again, they're entering the third period with that 1-goal lead. Do we have a third period goal in us? I need 2. Resume simulation. Times 8. Come on, baby. We can't lose this game. 16 minutes left. 15 minutes left. Somebody freaking step up. 4-on-3 power play. 5-on-4. Fantastic, you morons. 9 minutes. Come on. There it is. Nick Herdeals. Leave it up to the goddamn goddamn fourth line to step up. 6 minutes left. 5 minutes. We need a hero. We need a late game hero. Power play for the Blues. You guys gotta be shitting me. Who took the freaking penalty? Can I see who took the penalty? Who the hell took the late penalty here? Emile Poirier. The fourth line ties it up, and then Emile Poirier takes a holding minor with 1:35 left in the third period. So they got 25 seconds in overtime to start on the power play. Great. All right, so we need an overtime hero. I'm calling out my top 6 again. Somebody in that top 6, step up. It can't be the bottom 6, and it can't be the goaltenders. Once again, we failed to get the 3 goals by the end of regulation, but we can still salvage the game. Resume simulation. Please, Colorado, somebody step up. No, another power play. Oh, we kill it off. Fucking referees. Paid off by the Blues. 10 minutes. No! Dmitry fucking Jaskin, third line sniper, scores on Gabriel DePenta, and the St. Louis Blues take a commanding 3-1 series lead. I don't freaking believe this, man. I don't believe this. I don't know how to create a team that can simulate fucking well. How do you create a dynasty? Cam Fowler, Nick Cordills, all right. JT Compher, Frederic Gauthier, Adam Henrique, Emile Poirier, fantastic. Just cannot score goals. Cannot score goals on this goddamn St. Louis Blues team with an 85 overall goaltender. Yeah, they got some good defensemen. We got some good defensemen. And what the hell happened to Ilya Samsonov in that game? Down 3-1. Well, I guess we got to make some line changes now, don't we? Every game has been close. Even that game. No, you know what? I'm not making any line changes. Every game has been close. What's the point of making a line change? Every game has been close. No. You know what? Defense. Is there anyone that's a horrible minus right now? Fowler, no. Sanheim's a -1. Can't really blame that. No one's a minus. It's just they're just beating us. They're just a better team. This stupid playoff setup where we got to face the best team in the Western Conference in round number 1. No, I'm not making any line changes, boys, all right? And I'm not going with Gabriel DePenta. You know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe go with the backup goaltender. Throw the friggin' Ilya Samsonov in there. No one's going to mention a goddamn thing about Ilya Samsonov because it fits their agenda. But Ilya Samsonov, what's he been doing? .921 save percentage. All right, I'll take it back. It's not his fault either. Fucking hell, man. We cannot score goals. Goals against 2.39, save percentage of .922. No, I won't blame the goalie. It's our freaking offense, or lack of offense, I should say. I don't know what it is. During the regular season, we just tore it up. These guys couldn't not score. And now we just can't buy a goal. So here we are, boys. Game number 4, or game number 5, back in Colorado. The St. Louis Blues have a 3-1 series lead. It is not looking good for the Avalanche. So we got 3 games. You know what? I'm going to trust the real-time simulation, all right? We got to trust the real-time simulation. The quick time has not worked out for us. We got to trust the real-time. Maybe if we slow it down, the 97 overall for offense will have more opportunities to get goals. Who knows, man? I'm trying to pull at strings here. Power play for the St. Louis Blues. They get nothing. Well, at least we got some silver lining here. First period where we don't allow a goal. Good news. Now, can we get some fucking offense? Resume simulation. Game 5 on front of your home ice fans. The last time we were here, we got 4 goals, did we not? Or no, that was game number 2. Yeah, the last time we were here, Vladimir Tarasenko opens up the goal score. He's unstoppable. He's freaking unstoppable. I don't know how the St. Louis Blues haven't won a Stanley Cup just yet in this universe. They're unstoppable, man. I've gone up against them 3 times in 6 years, and they've whooped us every single freaking time. 18 shots to 17 in favor of the Blues. That's the second period. Third period underway, and the Colorado Avalanche cannot score a goddamn goal on these goddamn St. Louis Blues. Forget scoring 2 or less. We can't even get 1. 12 minutes left here in the third period. The Colorado Avalanche fans, they're already... Wait! They're piling back into the building. Our fourth line, they tie it up. We got 1 goal, boys. Dmitry Jaskin, that piece of shit. Colton Parayko, it's over. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to fucking do! God damn this game! Be sure to check out our website, 2bcsports.com, where the hockey talk continues. Find myself and others in the live interactive chat, or dive into the active forums to talk about sports and gaming. You can also find us on Twitch, where the live streams come to life.